Gentlemen! Welcome back to my garage. After an incredibly lengthy hiatus, I am taking another video, another knife review. Another cheap Chinese knockoff, AliExpress, DHgate, Banggood, whatever other Chinese knockoff websites you can think of. Knife review! Ta-da! This is a knockoff of the Spyderco Bowie? Bowie? I've been calling it the Spyderco Bowie. Or Bowie sometimes, I think, actually. Let's see. Missing the Spyderco emblem on the blade. But for some reason, still says it's D2. I'm actually inclined to believe it might be D2 steel because this thing takes a freaking edge, and it holds a freaking edge for a while. See? It will cut. Let's see. If you've ever watched the Nick Shabazz video, I'm sure you know a bunch about this knife, so I won't go into too many details. But it's cool. Snappy action. You can see I got marks on there. I beat my knives up because I use them a bunch. This one's actually held up very nicely for being a knockoff. It's actually pleasant and nice and fun and snappy and sharp and comfy. And the only Spyderco I ever looked at and thought about owning because I don't like the way they make their knives. I don't like the hole. Who the hell trademarks a hole? But I like this one. I guess that's not their normal designer. I know this is a different guy, but so there's the Bowie. That's what I think of it. There's the Bowie on my table. For a size comparison, there's the top bearing assembly on my 14-inch bandsaw. There's a really big wrench. There's an ice pick, a la Jimmy DiResta. There's a Boss Tish drill. There's a bigger Boss Tish drill. And that's how the size stands up. I think it's a good knife. I'm very happy with the purchase. I think I've had this for almost a year, and I think it was $50, which I think is actually fair compared to the real thing, which shit's expensive. But yeah, I won't do a teardown or anything because there's really nothing to this knife. Just blade, barrel spacers, back spacer, pivot. There's phosphor bronze washers in there. It's nothing fancy. No washers or I'm sorry, no bearings or anything, so no teardown. Just a review of a cheap Chinese knife. A cheap Chinese knife I like.